Hi everyone, this is Neel Raithatha, consultant audiologist and director of WAXscope. Thank you for joining me in another demonstration video of our soon to be released WAXscope. If you are interested in the WAXscope, feel free to email us on info@clearwax.co.uk to register your interest, and we shall add you to our mailing list so you're kept up to date with all the latest news and the eventual release. Some of you have asked why there's been a delay. Without going into too much detail, we just simply got let down by one particular third party, and which resulted in a significant delay. And we then had to. I decided to sort of contract the work out to another third parties just to simply manufacture a particular part myself. And obviously that took a long time, but we are there. In addition, I'm also launching some other instruments. We had our first samples manufactured just the other day. I'm just waiting for them to be shipped to me, so hopefully I can get them next week. So it's all very exciting. So in this particular case, we got a patient with really impacted earwax, just commencing with their left ear first. I think it's their left ear. And I'm using our 3.5mm speculi. So this is a smaller speculi. If truth be told, I prefer the 3.5mm speculi just because you're able to get access in all ears, and there's just enough maneuverability because we've got this open slit at the top of the specular. It's not restricting the manipulation of the ENT instrument, but we have got some other sizes as well. We got a 4.25mm speculi, and then a 5mm and a 5.75. And what's great with the WAXscope, as you can see, we're able to use all ENT micro instruments. You're not limited just to microsuction. And some of the instruments I'm developing are an ear hook with more of a refined geometry, and there's a few little added extras. I'm also created a quite a unique, I feel, shaped ear correct. It's got many different ways you can use it actually, but again, hopefully we're not too close for me to really fully disclose it. I had some, as I said, samples manufactured, so I can hopefully share in the not too distant future. And then there's a completely new instrument that I've developed. It's an ear pick. I don't normally use an ear pick per se, so this is something that I felt would benefit myself. Probably a bit more of an instrument that you need a bit more experience in earwax removal prior to using. So, and also in addition, we're developing a new app as well, and the app's got a zoom feature, and it's also got an autofocus, or well, we're working towards that. It's working pretty well so far. So there's a lot going on, and I'd rather just launch everything in one go now. So we're making good headway here. Just large piece of wax. If you stay to the end of the video, you'll see a still image now. With the WAXscope videos on YouTube, I'm just exclusively uploading this on the ClearWax YouTube channel. Because I know not everyone prefers to watch the WAXscope, they prefer the endoscope. So if you are watching YouTube, you can just revert to my other channel, the Wax Whisperer, and that's where you got the ClearScope videos. So just entering the ear, just getting the eardrum in focus, slight attic retraction there, but it's clear, there's no debris there, and no dead skin accumulating, so I'm really pleased with that. It's going to mop up near the entrance. It's just on YouTube, there's a few comments on the ClearWax channel about not liking the view of the WAXscope. So yeah, that's why I specifically uploaded it on the ClearWax YouTube channel. So if you don't like that's fine. Feel free to jump over to the other channel if you don't like this one. And so the view with the WAXscope is completely different to the endoscope. But the reason for the development of the WAXscope is not everyone is able to use an endoscope. A lot of people struggle to use an endoscope. It requires a lot of bilateral integration, so the ability to coordinate both hands. And in particular, it's the endoscope hand. So you normally hold that in your non-dominant hand. And not only are you having to stretch the ear open using the endoscope because you don't have a speculi, you're having to keep the ear open and whilst also angling the endoscope towards the object, so the wax, while simultaneously using your opposite hand, your dominant hand, to remove the earwax. And this is all whilst the patient's awake. So it can be quite tricky. And obviously we've been doing the clear wax training for a number of years, and I've been working on the WAXscope for quite a while now. So where the WAXscope differs is you've got a specule, and the lens is not inside the ear like an endoscope, it's on the outside of the ear. So it acts more like a microscope as opposed to an endoscope. So the view you're seeing with the WAXscope is actually very similar to the view you would get with an EN2 microscope. With an EN2 microscope, it slightly differs because you have what we call binocular vision, stereoscopic vision. So you're looking at the wax with both eyes. So you get depth perception via binocular or stereoscopic vision. With the WAXscope, you're actually seeing on a 2D screen. So you get depth perception using the focus. So when things are not in focus, just like with normal photography, you know the depth is incorrect. So eardrum's nice and healthy, quite a bendy ear canal, as you can see. So yeah, so with an endoscope, that view, prior to using an endoscope, you wouldn't, I admit myself, the endoscope view, and hence why I'm still using it and developed it in the first instance, you can't compare the WAXscope to the endoscope. It's completely different. So the concept behind the WAXscope is to make it the next best alternative to someone if they're not able to use an endoscope, because otherwise, in my opinion, they're using other technologies which may not be as effective. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video, guys. Take care, keep well, and speak soon. Bye.